break. We've put things away, made the bed, back into a couch. Kate's just laying there relaxing for now. I don't think she's going to stay there when we take off. It's our first day on the road, well, second day now, and we're still trying to settle in after not being in here for, oh gosh, months and months it seems. Trying to come up here with just the right setup for Kate so she'll be comfortable and keep her from sliding off. Her hindquarters are quite weak. This is a setup. I'm trying to fix something up in the front seat for Kate so she'll be comfortable with her very weak hindquarters. I did get her a prescription for her, I believe she has arthritis now with the hindquarters, so I'm starting her on that on this trip, see how that helps. Hey Kate, you're just wiped out, huh? Yesterday was a long day, 13 hours. Didn't seem that long, but yep. So we're about ready to take off here, start heading down to wherever we decide to stay. Eventually I plan on getting down the Crowley Lakes BLM campground, which I really like, and stayed there a couple of times on my way up and down 395. So we'll probably stay there a day or two and explore some of the area. At least that's the plan right now. I'm going to be keeping tabs on the AC use and the battery power use here, now that I've got 540 amp hour batteries and 600 watts of solar. Went to bed last night and the battery showed about 95% or so. Woke up this morning, it was only 90. So yeah, that huge battery bank is sure gonna help. Plus it gets charged with all the sunshine down here, and all the driving charges it too. So I should be pretty well okay. This is the Constantia Church in Dole, California. We have an old pioneer cemetery here. A very old church, I would guess. This is quite a church. Let's see if I can peek in. There's still a fair amount of dusting of snow up there in the peaks around Honey Lake and going south on Highway 395. A little windy this morning too. Well, it looks like they don't want people to go in. That's a heck of a step up. It's got an old church bell in it and a stained glass above the wood door. Hell, let's walk around and see if there's anything we can see. Have the old pioneer cemetery out here behind the old church. All the pioneers that lived and died and tamed this land. Well, I'm going to reach my arms up there and see if I can look in the window, see anything. What do you see? Looks like it hasn't been used in quite a while. I think I'll go around the other side. Maybe the sun won't be in my way. What do you see? Anything? Kind of hard to see in here sometimes with the light. But yeah, this hasn't been used in probably decades. Okay, well, let's travel on. Oh, well, we just bypassed Reno, and that mess is terrible on 395. They've got probably 20 miles of cones and those rubber garbage cans on both sides of the cement divider until they get to maybe 500 feet where there's actually somebody there working. I tell you, they're trying to protect the cement divider, I think, with all those rubber cans and stuff. Whoever owns that business is raking in money here in California, because they'll run those things 20 miles down the road for no reason at all, except I guess to protect the cement divider is all I can think of, until they get to the point where there's somebody actually out there doing work. And everyone around here knows what to do. It says 55, but they're going 65 because they know ain't nobody there working. Well, we left Honey Lake early this morning and went down 395 heading south. We went on the outskirts of Reno and outskirts of Carson City through the Carson Valley on 395, which is very beautiful. And the traffic and the construction everywhere is horrendous. And then we came down, went around Topaz Lake to the south end, where there's Bridgeport, which is a very interesting town worth stopping by and checking out the little quaint shops and buildings. And then you head south out of Bridgeport on 395 on the scenic route, and goes up a steep valley, canyon, river going by you, and then you get up into the really high areas, and there is still a lot of snow up here in the high Sierras along 395. So I'm going to stop here. Kate's been sleeping in the back on the couch. I got to get her out, give her some water, and let her relieve herself. And then we're heading down to, I think it's Lee Vining and Mono Lake. So, hang in there. We're still on the road. We're on our way to Mono Lake, heading south on 395. This is the snow in the Sierras still. Looking down there towards Bridgeport at the south end of Topaz Lake, way down there where we came from. So, okay, so I gave Kate a little walk around, relieved herself, she got some water, and she's jumped back up here on the couch in the rear. So she's all set. We're gonna start out again and continue to head on. On the road up out of Bridgeport at the south end of Topaz Lake, there's a cutoff that goes into these mountains out here to Bodie, one of the best preserved, largest old California gold mining towns anywhere in the Sierras. And I've been there before, and I come up here, and here's a sign about Little Bodie, about how they started and then found more later. Oh boy. Well, this day video is kind of ad hoc, you know. Comes as you come upon it. And it's just beautiful weather. Not a cloud in the sky. Makes the white peaks of the Sierras just really stand out. And there really isn't that bad of traffic. The worst part is going through areas where they have just miles and miles of construction going on. And everybody is, heel and toe to each other. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I don't know what you think unless you give me a reply in the comments. So if you got anything to say, I'd appreciate it. Speak up. Let me know what you think. Okay? Here we are at the highest point of 395 at Conway Summit, and it's over 8,000 feet elevation. So when you're coming up this way from Topaz Lake, pull off when you get up to these high alpine valleys and look down into them for beaver ponds and beaver dams and all the life that flourishes up in the high alpine areas of the Sierras. Just as you pass over the pass, drop down, you come to the Mono Lake Vista viewpoint, looking down on Mono Lake itself. Here's the first Mono Lake access part, heading south, coming down off the hill, the pass. It's a no camping area and a parking fee of $5. Wow, that went up per vehicle now. And no camping. They do have a pit toilet, and you can walk down and look at the lake. But I'm going to go see what the South Tufa area looks like. Well, here we are at the Mono Basin Visitor Center up here on the hill overlooking Mono Lake. And I guess I'm coming through here way too early in the season still. Everything is shut down I want to see. Shut down, boarded up. It's like, dang, did they wait till June? So anyway, I've been here a couple of times in my trips over the decades, and it's a nice place to stop. Let's go over here and look at this. There's a huge chunk. I mean, I've never seen a chunk of obsidian this big. This is a mammoth chunk of obsidian. And then they got something over here. What's this? Oh, wow. Now, I've seen pumice, but never pumice flakes that big. That's insane. So what is this over here? Oh, this is rhyolite. Now, that's the type of lava that comes out of certain volcanoes. It's very interesting. And then what's over here? Granite. This is what keeps the continents from sinking into the center of the earth, is the granite. We're going to go that way and down, if I can find the right road, to the South Tufa area where I was once before, and see how that's changed with the higher water level this season. Well, here we are, Mono Lake down in the South Tufa area. I cut down on a rough road too soon, and I'm on a 3-mile scenic drive to where the parking lot for the South Tufa actually is, which is way over there. But I can tell a huge difference already from just a year and a half ago, when you could walk way out there and all around those things like they weren't even in the water. Now with all this heavy rain and snow melt, they're out there in the lake again. What a change this lake has gone through in a year and a half. Yeah, you could park down there where the parking area is, walk out to those tufas and go all around them and through them. It was like a sandy beach. But now they are way out there in the water. No sandy beach, no walking around them or anything. They are in the water now. That's amazing. This is the place to see them when you come. South Tufa area. Okay, well, we got to get back on the road. I don't know where the heck we're going to spend the night yet, so we're just going as it comes.